Welcome to my top 10 Skyrim spell mods. These are for the special edition, but probably are available on the legendary edition as well. So up first is spell mod 1. This is Mistflight. You may be mistaken in thinking that this was just the toggle free camera, but this is actually me flying around the statue of Azora. You can just make out the special gauntlets that I've got on, which kind of give it away, but I'm in invisible mode. With mist mode you can have like Voldemort mist, or you can be invisible. Up next is the Terra Umbra mod. This is a great little mod that adds a player home to the quest, but you need to download Terra Umbra and Pen Umbra, and these will basically give you the power to raise this Dwemer building from the ground. Excellent mod to have your own floating home. Up next, mod number 3, not technically a spell mod but will help you with all your other spells, is Add Item Menu. It's a great little tool that you can download, and once you've installed it, you basically use it in the same way you use a shout. So it uses the same shout button, and then it gives you access to every other mod that you've downloaded. So here I can see every single spell tome within Aetherius magic. Another great mod is Arcanum, and here you can see that I can see all the reformulated tomes, all the normal spell tomes, so without having to waste hours and hours and hours of gameplay trying to find or defeat certain bosses, I can have instant access. I don't even have to get all the tomes and then create my own reformulated tomes at the crafting station over at Whiterun. I can literally just access them straight away. Okay, once you've downloaded them to your own area, open them in or read them in the same way that you would access a normal spell tome to learn the spell. And then we'll go through and show you what some of these Arcanum spells actually look like when you use them. Okay, so let's give Winds of Winter a go. Awesome, so big powerful snow cloud or snow globe being thrown at people. Next up we've got World Fire, so using a master spell here, and that's a mega powerful spell that has literally drained all of my strength, all of my health down to 15% of its max. And we'll just watch that again, watch the health bar at the bottom. Yeah, great spell, but a bit annoying if you've not got much health. Okay, Solicitous, one of my favourites. This is a reformulated spell tome. You have to have Sol Invictus first. Oh, oops, I just killed a mammoth. Sorry about that, Mr. Mammoth. And there's the Sol Invictus, which leaves the glowing sun, destroying any enemies nearby. Firestorm, a great spell, but you can only access this once you've achieved level 100 in Destruction, and then you get sent on a special mission by Feralda at the College of Winterhold, and then you can unlock that spell. Now using that spell item, spell add item menu, I've managed to unlock all of these different ones, including Apocalypse. It only gets a brief mention on this video, but Apocalypse is quite an old mod, but I still love it. There's loads of spells, probably about 100-150 spells that it adds to your arsenal, and absolutely fantastic mod. Again, I've played through this since like 2011 and got into modding a few years ago, but unlocking them now on like my probably like 1000th playthrough is so much easier. It saves me a lot of time having to go through all the missions to get them again, and can start off in a couple of days having all of the mods and all of the spells. Astral Magic is a great little spell mod. Only adds about 4 or 5 different spells to your arsenal, but they're quite unique. So here's Astral Strike, literally summons down a comet from the skies into the target area, only works outside though. This one is called Astral Bite. It fires 4 little pulses of energy. It'll do this one in slow motion so you can see a couple of these. This dragon is one of those enhanced 4K dragons as well. This is a dwemetech, so the magic of the dwemer. This imagines that the dwarves have created some technology in terms of their spells. Quite unusual, some really unique mods in this one. Here's some beam drones. They're going to literally fire lasers from these little dwemer mechanical contraptions that fly around and should target my enemy. Now, although these spells are really powerful, all the dragons are all enhanced dragons, so I've used a little app or a little mod called Simply Stronger Dragons. That makes all my dragons at least 2, 4 or even 8 times as strong as vanilla dragons. So it's much harder to kill them. So if you're feeling that with all of these spells you're still not strong enough, I highly recommend this next mod. It's called Smartcast, and you can do something called spell combos. So using all the different forces of magic that we've learned now, so Ethereus magic, Astral magic, Arcanum and Apocalypse, we can now choose any of those and combine them. You can combine 3 spells at a time, and you can have a maximum of 9 different spell combos that you can use. There are quite a lot of advantages to this. So first of all, you can throw 3 spells at once. So here we've got Tri-Attack, Sunlight Spear and Electrosphere. You can also see that I only had to do it with one hand, so I don't have to wait all that time for a master spell to be thrown. I can literally tap it and it does all 3 spells at once, no waiting. And I can do it all from one hand as well. Usually a lot of these spells require 2 hands and a lot of waiting. So you can see it makes it a lot easier now to kill this like super overpowered dragon. Definitely recommend Smartcast. It's a port over from the LE version of Skyrim over to SE. You may experience 1 or 2 bugs. I think I did at first, but once you kind of get used to it, I think I've overcome most of those problems now with it. You can also see that the armour that I'm wearing is part of a set of a full new dwarven armour that you can get called Ethereum armour. Makes your eyes glow blue because you can have night vision toggled on and off. Okay, so let's try out some of these combos and different magics against 3 giants. So first of all, try that dwemetech again, the beam drones. So it is meant to be following the giants around. Unfortunately, it's kind of missing them and going off and doing their own thing. So I'm going to have to run around now trying to avoid these big giants. So let's use one of our combos. Oh, power. That's a lot of power there. He's just flying off in the distance there. Oh, we've got a Drauga Deathlord. Yeah, pretty short work of him with some of these spell combos. Oh, the drones have finally returned. Oh, there's a whirlwind. Okay, so this is my final highly recommended mod. It's called Skyrim Spells and Powers. Again, ported over to Skyrim Special Edition. But look at that, literally overpowered force, just like being in Star Wars. Use the power of the Force and throw these giants to their doom.